Hello everyone, welcome to day 10th of January Lead Code Challenge. And today's question is the easiest question of all the questions. It is add binary. I hope all of you are able to solve this question by yourself. However, for those who are new, this presentation is for you guys. In this question, we are given two input strings in binary format, in string A and string B. We need to add those strings together. So without much ado, let's quickly walk through the presentation that I have created for this, and let's get started with the algo. Add binary lead code 67. It's an easy level question on lead code, and I totally feel the same. So let's take the same example that was specified in the question. We have A string as 1010 and B string as 1011. What we are going to do, we need to add these two strings up in the binary format. So from where we should start the iteration? We should start the iteration from the least significant bit, which will be represented by the terminal index, the last one in the strings. So we have 0 here and we have 1 here. Also, we need to take care of the carry part as we progress through the iteration of addition. So the carry by default will be initialized to 0. Let's get started, and let's extract both these characters 0 and 1. 0 plus 1 plus 0, what does it give? The total turns out to be equal to 1. And using this one, we have to update the carry and generate the output value. What will that would be? That would be nothing but the output value will be nothing but total modulus 2, which would turn out to be 1. Why modulus 2? You'll get to know in some time. So you take the modulus operation and modulus of 2 and add it to the result. Also, for updating the carry value, you will divide total by 2. So this is division by 2, this is modulus by 2. So 1 divided by 2 still remains 0, and the value of carry is 0. Let's proceed ahead. Next we have 1 plus 1 and the value of carry is 0. The total turns out to be equal to 2. So what you will do, you will perform the modulus operation. The modulus turns out to be 0. So the 0 gets added to the answer string and the total gets updated to 1. 2 divided by 2 gives us 1. So the carry is updated to 1. Let's proceed ahead. Next we have 0, 0 here and 1. 0 plus 1 gives us 1. So the total gets updated to 1. You take the modulus operation, modulus by 2 and add it to the result. 1 gets added, the carry gets updated to 0. 1 divided by 2 gives us 0. Let's proceed ahead. Next we have 1, here as well 1 and carry is 0. 1 plus 1 gives us 2. So the total gets updated to 2. You perform the modulus operation. What do you get? You get 0. You divided it by 2. What do you get? You get 1. So we are done with the iteration, and the output result that has been generated so far is 0 1 0 1. Also there is an underlying carry value which has been set to 1. So what do we need to do in such case? Whenever we have the carry value set to 1, after we are done with the iteration, we need to add it to the result. So carry gets added to the result, and this is what is expected out of the summation of A and B, which is in sync with our expectation. 1 0 1 0 1. Now let's quickly walk on to the coding part, where I'll explain how we have coded this up in very few simple lines. I have created the answer string. I have taken the length of the input string n in a variable n and that of b in a variable m. And these are the two pointers that will help us iterate through a and b in the reverse direction. And both have been initialized to I is equal to n minus 1 and j has been initialized to m minus 1. I have taken a carry variable. Till the time my I is greater than equal to 0 or j is greater than equal to 0, I check what is my current character in the A string and extract it in integer format. Similarly, I'll do it for the B string, the current character at the jth index in B string, and extract it in a variable named y. I calculate the total sum, which is x plus y plus carry. Carry gets updated to sum by 2, and we add the answer value, which is nothing but sum modulus 2 in the reverse direction. Remember, this is important. ANS is equal to sum modulus 2 plus ANS. And as we progress ahead, we reduce the value of the pointers I and j. Once we are done with this loop, the while loop, we check if there is any valid value of carry greater than 0. We can use greater than 0 here as well. If it has, we add carry to the result in the reverse direction. In the end, we simply return the result. Pretty simple and straightforward. Let's try this up. The time complexity of this approach is order of length of A. comma b. So max of these two values. And we are not using any extra space for storing the result apart from building it. So the space complexity turns out to be the same. It could be, in the worst case, addition of these two. This brings me to the end of today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for viewing it. Have a great day ahead and stay tuned for more updates from Coding Decoded. I'll see you tomorrow with another fresh question. But till then, goodbye.